Hello and welcome back. I'm Shelf Unit and this is my continuing Let's Play of Shadowrun Dragonfall. Okay, on we go and out the door. Last time we'd successfully infiltrated Humanis and had killed a bunch of their people and discovered what they were planning to do, released tons of gas and provoking metahumans into a mindless rage to attack ordinary people, and then Humanis would rise up and protect everyone, becoming heroes, was the plan anyway. That sounds awfully like multiple plots, including something along the lines of Detective Pokemon, if I remember rightly from watching that, but it's an oft-used trope. Okay, so you burst through the door to the Humanis compound and into the crisp night air. You're not far from your extraction point. Time to go. But being not far from my extraction point... Who's Max? This is Max. Is this Max? Who is Max? Oh, well. I can't remember these people. What can we see? Okay, this is some random Humanis member. Okay, not so good, huh? Get you an aimed shot. That's annoying. She can't see anybody. Let's get her over there. Excellent. Let's try and get... How many more? They're out in the open. That doesn't sound good. Okay, we've got some peeps coming in here. Right then, let's take you out. Excellent. Once more. Lovely job. Glory, you come and finish this one off. Blitz, you can come here. Take down that one. Whoa! Okay, this is a good one. This is good. That was brutal, but luckily missed my guy. Okay. You need a little bit of health. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, 93% misses. This is like XCOM. Good job, guys. Thank you for helping. get to you. And reload. I'm going to move across to here. She's going to reload. And move into here. These guys are coming down. Excellent. We appear to be very... No? Okay. Let's take you down. Of course. She's not too badly wounded, and she can come and take this one down. Missed. Of course she missed. You can go to here. Here, over, come to here, that's where she's going to be best. Okay, reload, and reach down to here. Glory is going to come to here. You, my boy, are going to come right next to her, I think. Take a shot. And now I go. I'll take a good shot at you. And that's where we're going to end our turn. Missed. Missed, missed, missed. Because of course. Excellent. Perfect. I'll run over to here. Gonna kneecap him. And of course we miss. Glory's going to come over and have a go. Good girl. Good girl. Excellent. We kept Max alive. Okay, well that was fun. I enjoyed that personally. And there's Max. Maxim looks up at the sound of your approach. If he's surprised to see you, he doesn't show it. Crazy night, huh? He pulls a flask from his jacket pocket and takes a long swig, then looks you in the eye. I hope that was worth the trouble. Any luck finding our money in there? Nope, I don't think they ever had it to begin with, but I guarantee you they'll think pretty hard before crossing smugglers again. He nods. I can live with that. Time to leave. Interesting. The cruise bar. Okay, we're back at the cruise bar. No, okay. The U-Bahn ride home feels especially comforting today. The Berlin chapter of the Humanist Polyclub has suffered a terrible blow, and you're the one who dealt it. Walker Stahl's plan to incite a wave of bloody violence across Berlin has been derailed. It isn't often that a Shadowrunner gets to prevent an atrocity on the job. Interesting. So, let's see what's been happening whilst we've been away. Not a huge amount, I expect, but your PDA rings and the face of your fixer, Paul Amsel, appears on screen. Lots of new objectives. Wow. Zarian Star, I have new information to discuss about the estate. Please come as soon as you can. Okay, so let's talk to Samuel first, since he's closest. Hello again, mein Fruden. What can I do for you? I uncovered what Humanus is up to. You'll find the details on this data pad. Beckenbauer eyes the plans and then on the datapad and then nods grimly. This fits with Humanis' established pattern of behaviour. Horrific and vile. According to this datapad, Humanis compounds all over Berlin have received similar shipments. They are planning to deploy the gas tomorrow morning. He exhales sharply, then nods again. I have a feeling that the Flux State will have a thing or two to say about this. Stahl has overstepped his bounds. His hubris will be his undoing. You mark my words, within the next few hours, the Humanist Bullet Club is going to take a hammering that will make the Night of Rage look like a peace rally. I owe you a great deal, Sir Evenstar. We all do. I will wire your payment to the account number that Amstel provided. Pleasure doing business with you. Okay. Let's head up to the payphone, I think. And we can talk to Simi. The girl with the chip in her head stands with her eyes closed, rocking backwards and forwards. She looks so frail that a light breeze might knock her over. But she somehow stays on her feet. Whether by coincidence or some kind of preternatural junkie awareness, she opens her eyes when you come near. I know you. Maybe by face, if not by name. I'm Sarah Evenstar. By face, by name, by cry or by song. Simi Kim is what most people call me. They think I don't know why, but I do. Monica explained. How do you feel about Monica's death? Kim hugs her arms close to her body. Sad. She never got to have a family. She'll never get married. Never be a mother. Seems she was a mother to the whole cruise bar. Kim nods her head almost dumbly, her eyes unfocused on the ground. Monica said a mother is always a mother. Always. She hugs herself tighter and stares blankly at the ground. So what have you been up to? The girl absently fingers the chipjack in her temple. I wanted to escape with the children and the captain. We had to get away from the soldiers, out of Austria. The hills are alive. But it was wrong, all wrong. I was taking them over the mountains. But it was the wrong way. I know it was. We would have taken us straight into Germany, not Switzerland. We should taken a train, gone to Italy. There we would have been safe. I didn't want it to end badly, so I turned it off. Zach told me something new. In it I feel strong. I have a son and he's destined to save the world. I have to protect him because the machines have come back to kill him before he can become a man. I won't let that happen because in there I am strong. Kim's words bold, her trembling voice and body betray someone aching for a fix. Catch you up another time. Let's go to the phone. Deliver the Humanist donor list. The machine accepts the data upload, and only a few moments later a certified cred stick is spat out of the coin slot. The phone's old LCD readout displays the text freedom, equality, information, shock, Wellenreiter, walk away. So what else have we got? We've got to talk to Amsel, take the U-Bahn to the pharmacy, raise the 50. Okay. Who's looking? Okay, let's go down here. Lucky Strike. Lucky Strike raises an eyebrow at your approach. A burning cigarette dangles between the fingers of her right hand and she holds a glass of scotch in her left. Sarah Evenstar III. Fancy seeing you again. Yeah, well, I was hoping you'd want to chat. Oh? She takes a drag on a cigarette. Well, colour me intrigued. What do you want to talk about? Do you know anything about an organisation called the Lodge? Theirs group, you mean? She tips back her glass and swallows. Sure, I've done a few jobs for them. They pay well. The whole ominous secret organisation thing they try to keep going is a little weird. Whatever. Money's money and they've got it. What can you tell me about Durr? Best that I can tell, he's just a middle-rung toady, like any other corporate suit that you deal with before a run. The only difference is that his organisation isn't a corp. I think he's a little fresh-faced for what the Lodge has been doing. In the beginning there were some credibility issues. I had a hard time taking the guy seriously. But then he started waving wads of new yen around, and that all cleared up in a flash. Afraid I can't help you dig any deeper. He's an occasional client. She takes a sip of scotch and chases it with a long drag on a cigarette. Even if I knew more about Dua, I wouldn't tell you. Shadowrunners who kiss and tell have a funny way of dying young. The bartender here any good? Nope, it's called the Wine Killer for a reason. The guy behind the bar is more like a Bush League sommelier than he is a proper bartender. He knows a bit about wine, but when it comes to mixing drink, he's useless. If you want a drink, I'd recommend sticking to something simple. Try ordering something with more than 2 ingredients and you're asking for trouble. So you're a wine drinker then? Me? No, never developed a taste for it. She tilts her glass, swirling the amber liquid inside. I'm not a big fan of sweet things, never have been. Not even when I was a kid. Always preferred smoke. If you don't like wine, why hang out at a wine bar? Because it's usually empty in here. And I don't like to be bothered, and as hopeless as the bartender is, it's tough to mess up scotch if you order it neat. Now, do you have another question, or been finding much work recently? Yes, the cruise bar isn't the best place to do it. There aren't a ton of jobs out here if you don't have a network. You don't have people in the cruise bar? Nope, my crew is in mid. There's a lot of work out there if you can handle it, but life isn't pleasant here as it is in the cruise bar. She gestures with a cigarette, the tip glowing red in the gloom. I mostly visit your lovely little keys between runs to restock and relax. It's a good place for that, nice and slow-paced. She paused for a moment, searching for a word. Quaint. Don't suppose you'd be interested in taking a permanent position on my team? Don't suppose I would. Like I said, I've got a team of my own. Good people who've earned my loyalty 100 times over. I can do a little moonlighting here and there, but they wouldn't take it kindly if I up and bailed on. She takes another nip of scotch. Better that it stay like this. If you need me for a run, I'm available. You just need to pay me first. Keeps things clean and simple. I ain't gotta run. See you around. Well, yeah, see ya. Nothing else. Nothing else. Okay, well that was interesting. If nothing else. Okay, so let's head down here. Talk to Zach. Like a black, mein Fruden. What can old Zach get you? I got a formula for a combat stim. Can you produce something like that? Oh, you know I'm your man. I can hook you right up now. What's the deal with the special concoction? Flash's grin broadens even further. His mouth is disturbingly large, and there's something menacing about the sight of those two white teeth. This is the real deal, chummer. Proprietary blend, designed and delivered by yours truly. Pharmaceutical-grade kamikaze cut with genuine spirit residue from the tur, and then mixed with my secret blend of herbs and spices. He produces a small packet filled with iridescent purple granules from the pocket of his dirty jeans. You want to get high? Buy some Nova Coke and throw yourself a party? But if you want to soar, you get yourself some flash. So you want to conduct a little business? Nah, I changed my mind. Toodles. Okay, so we've done that. Got some stuff to do down here. That's another one of those. Maintenance worker. Hey buddy, sorry to bother you, but could use some help over here. You want to make a little extra scratch? Shouldn't take too long. Sure, what's the problem? Well, me and my buddy Victor got called in from the next keys over. Something's wrong with the sewers around here. Your local plumbers and mechanics are all useless. Vic and I talked to them, tried to get them to give us the maintenance schedule for your sewer pumps. They just scratched their heads at us. Said the machinery down there just took care of itself. My best guess is your pumps have shut down. Happens from time to time without proper maintenance. When the pump shut down, the waste started piling up and it's causing some pretty major overflow problems downstream. What do you want me to do about it? Well, Victor went down into the sewers whilst I was getting stuff out of the truck. When I came back, well, I was about to climb down there, but I heard these awful screams. They went on, and then they just stopped. I froze up and nearly shit myself, to be honest. I don't know what to do, but I can't go down there, not after that. Probably something basic, a clog that needs to be cleared, something like that. Restarting the pump should take care of it, but no goddamn way am I going in there. If you'll do the job for me, I'll give you the new yen we paid for it. I don't need it. You can have it all. I can live without the money, but someone's got to fix those pumps before I can leave. Fine, I'll do it. You're a lifesaver, chummer. If you find Victor well, if he's still lying down there, tell him I'm sorry. Okay, so there's the sewers. Let's talk to Cammy. Cammy brightens as you approach her, grinning widely. Hey there, Altug was just telling me you're around. I was wondering if you might be willing to trade a story or two. What are you looking for exactly? The girl taps a finger thoughtfully against her chin. Well, you're new here. I know that you know Monica, and I've got a vague idea about what down the site she died. But I want to know what you think your most exciting adventure's ever been. Hang on, how the hell did you hear about that? She smacks playfully. Remember, I'm Altug's ears and hands outside the cafe. We share a lot of intel, he and I. So what's the story between you two, then? She glances away briefly before returning her gaze to you. Suppose I can tell you. The Monica thing was a secret of yours. It's only fair I share one of my own. I never really went to school. Pretty much been a street kid as long as I remember. But there was so much to learn from people outside of school that I never really bothered. Makes it difficult to get a job, so as all good street kids do, I chose a place to haunt with my friends and always hung out there. That was Altug's Cafe. It was super nice about me and mine. I felt more comfortable with him than I ever did with mine Volta, and I was now only for the briefest moment of the word, and we talked a lot when I was waiting around for my friends. He must have been fairly comfortable with me too, otherwise he wouldn't have given me a job. That was nice of him. Sure was, but speaking of Altug, I ought to be going. You know where I am if you got anything on me, yeah? She grins and waves a little before bouncing off, without moving. Luca! Welcome back, Renner. Your Manus leader is safe. I hope that pays off. It does for you. He slips a cred stick into your hands. Here's your pay. See you around. Let's talk to you, buddy boy. Altug smiles at you from behind the counter. Welcome back, on and F and dem. How may I serve you? 5. Sorry, dude. Cafe is cafe is cafe. Cafe? Coffee, even. Okay, what have we got to do next? Let's go and talk to this kid. Let's go to this dude here. Welcome back, what can I do for you? I need some tech in Amana Heights. Yeah, let's just see what exotic stuff. Yeah, just browsing. Okay, let's go to the safe house. Talk to Blitz. Blitz's eyes widen when he sees the drone you're carrying. He looks anxious. Oh, hey Chief, how's it going? Found this drone in the hotel vault. Does it belong to you? Yeah Chief, that's mine. I didn't want to say anything at the time since it was my idea to let you leave the vault in the first place. What was it doing there? It's my personal drone. Good to have something to hide behind when you're on a solo deck and run, you know. Lester took it from me when she seized control of the Schwartz hers, and I've been hoping to get it back ever since. But I gotta say, Chief, it hurt me to see her all banged up to hell as she was. She looked like Lester, and a few of her goons take turns on my baby with a baseball bat. But it looks like you've got her up and running again. How'd you manage that? Well, I fixed your drone. She said it won't listen to anyone but you, though. Score, so can I have it back? Sure, no use to me anyway. Okay, got the drone. Nobody in there. Oops, got to come through here though. Well, hello Dante. Bum. Good boy. Talk to Dietrich. Dietrich shakes his head. He looks furious. You left me behind. My fucking nephew was in that complex and you knew it and you left me. His blood is on your hands and we both know it. And I've got nothing more to say. Sorry, Dietrich, I forgot you'd asked to come along. He stares at you incredulously. You forgot? You forgot? I told you how important this was. I begged you to bring me on that run. What else did you need? A fucking diagram? Calm down, Dietrich. I said I was sorry. Sorry won't cut it, boss. Not for something like this. Whatever friendship we might have had, it's over. Now walk away. Hang on, does this mean you're leaving the group? No, I wouldn't abandon Gloria and I like that. Don't cut them out. But after this thing is done, those two are out of danger, I'm out. Now please, boss, get the hell away from me. I have a nephew no more. Yeah, well, fuck you. Fuck you, asshole. One new message. If you value new hardware coming into the cruise bar, we need to talk. One of my weapon shipments was hijacked by a local gang. Promise 500 new yen. And if you can recover the shipment, I'll have some new gear on the shelf. Okay. Open the jobs directory. Claim the payment for the Humanist data steal. Issue payment as promised. 22,000. Yeah. That's kind of... Oh, Alice funds. That's fair. View notes on completed jobs. Back to root. Check the status of the Alice fund. Pretty good. Shadowlands BBS. Excellent. Post pay data for sale. Bum. Walk away. Let's talk to her. How are you holding up? You have an organisation called the Lodge. Had a lot of lodges, shamanic lodges. Could you be more specific? Secret organisation with a lot of pull. Not big on telling the truth. Any of that sound familiar? She pauses for a moment, considering. Finally, she shakes her head. Nothing's coming to me, sorry. Dietrich might be able to help. He's been in Berlin longer than any of us, and if this lodge does have shamanic connections, he'd be most likely one to know. Yeah, well, screw you. Screw you to hell, idiot. Welcome back. I have news for you. In your absence, I've been looking into the Harfield Manor. Whatever Führerschwinge is up to, it's both large-scale and well-funded. I've uncovered a money trail leading from holding companies all over the world to an offshore fund with a dummy address. From there, all of that freshly laundered money flows directly into the Harfield estate. Wait a second, why would a dragon have investors? Doesn't make sense. It's doubtful if the Firewings pawns even know where their money is going. This is typical of draconic blocks. Uncover a stream of money flowing behind the scenes, and there's a fair chance you'll find a dragon at the receiving end of it. To a dragon, conspiracy is second in nature. But Führerschwinge was different. She didn't scheme or plot, she acted. Yes, and look where it got her. When the Firewing launched her attack on humanity, it was an act of hubris. She lashed out because she didn't consider our species to be a threat. It would be equally hubristic for us to assume that she would make the same mistake twice. I will continue digging into this while you and the team tackle your next run. With luck, we'll have more information to share upon your return. One last thing. Mallet was able to restore the receivable surface on one of Green Winter's DVDs. I'd like you to take a look. You'll find it sitting beside the player. Just one of them? She's still working on the others. Many of them are extensively damaged, and getting anything out of them would be proving quite a chore. She's told me that she'll be in touch if and when she makes any headway. Let's watch the DVD. Screen goes blank, and then the Green Winters appears on the screen. I'm not 100% certain this is right, but we'll see. As I said in my last recording, I've been having trouble finding hard facts on the Führerschwinge, so I thought I'd open things up a bit. Let's see what the rumour mill has to say. The screen jumps and Winters reappears in a different location. He's now clutching a mug of soy calf in both hands, and there are bags under his eyes. Well, that was enlightening, assuming any of it was true, that is. So for the past 5 hours I've been poking around some of the crazier fringe theories related to dragons and the socks. As a reminder, the socks is an irradiated wasteland between France and Germany. It got zoned off back in 2008 after the Cat and Gao reactor meltdown. Anyway, there are all kinds of rumours floating around about the place. I've heard stories about a walled city in there that operates on a survival of the fittest, kill or be killed basis. Sounds like a nightmare inversion of Berlin. All of the anarchy, but none of the stability the F-state provides. Radiation poisoning, cancer and mana pollution are just the icing on the cake. So, when Adrian helped the Luftwaffe shoot Führerschwinge down, she crashed into the socks. That much is well known. What isn't as well known are the modern-day myths that have arisen about her since, and tonight I've had an earful. I chatted up a girl who claimed to be a ghost rat. That's a smuggler that operates in the socks. She told me about the dragon cult called the Disciples of the Gleaming Fire. Apparently these cultists worship some sort of radioactive ghost dragon. Could be Führerschwinge or it could be nothing. It's worth digging into all the same. Another thing that my little ghost rat told me, the popular rumour in the socks is that Führerschwinge's astral form was, I guess you'd say, mutated by all of that background radiation. Some of the glowplunks out there say she's shed her body like an old coat. Others say she's trapped, doomed to languish as an intangible radioactive ghost. I don't know how much credence to give any of this. After all, I don't have any proof that my ghost rat is even a ghost rat. She might be, but then she could just be a run-of-the-mill glowpunk. Or maybe she's just yanking my chain and she's never been to the socks at all. Who knows? Well, it's food for thought. Anyway, I don't know whether the thought of some radioactive ghost dragon is any scarier than a genuine dragon is, but it's interesting all the same. Now, the big question is, will any of this get me any closer to fighting Adrian? I'm going to go out on a limb and say no, but you never can tell. Play track 2. But I think before I play track 2, I will end this recording and we can play the rest next time before we head off to the sewers. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe. If not, do not worry about it. Thank you ever so much. Goodbye.